What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Crypto Blitz, your home for your crypto fix. I'm your host, Ripple Van Winkle. Hopefully, everyone had an amazing Friday. Hopefully, you're enjoying that payday Friday. In this episode, though, we got a lot to talk about. We're talking about XRP price. We're going to look at the price chart. We're going to do a little TA. We're going to hear from Keith on his TA and look at some Fibonacci levels, where we're going. We're going to talk about Fed rate cuts, why they must happen in June. And July must be the latest if they still refuse to do them in June. Without further ado, sit back, relax, let's jump into it. Bitcoin, $103,676. It's currently up a little over 1.2%. Ethereum coming in at 2,620. It's currently up 2.63%. XRP's holding down that number 4 spot. It's just any moment now before XRP breaks back out, gets back above $2.62 and retakes that number 3 spot. It's currently coming in at $2.42. It's down about 2%. Total cryptocurrency market cap, 3.27 trillion, not too shabby, as the altcoin season indicator has come down from about 34% to 24%. Don't be this guy. This guy said, I sold all my Bitcoin yesterday. We'll see if it was a genius move or terrible financial regret in time. Well, you know my opinion on this. Bitcoin's going to 175 to 225. I think this was a silly move, unless he sold his Bitcoin and he jumped into an altcoin, or he positioned himself into something else that was going to outperform Bitcoin. Remember, Bitcoin's only probably getting about a 2x from here, so he could pretty much choose any altcoin from the list that's going to outperform Bitcoin and do more than a 2x. So we'll see. We'll see how it works out. But I wish him all the luck. Thank you to all the new members that joined from or earlier this morning. Much love. I appreciate it. Remember, if you're looking to become a member of the channel, get bonus content, which is going to be starting actually today. The bonus content is going to come out. And if you're looking to go ad-free, so you never have to listen to another ad on one of my videos again, and you get top chat priority in the live stream chats, it's under every single video. It's a little blue button. It says join now. That's it, folks. It is that simple. We need rate cuts to go down in June. The latest that we can wait for rate cuts is going to be July. We are really flirting with a possible recession here, folks. We do not want to see that. I explained Trump's 90-day tariff delay and how he's giving an opportunity to the Fed during the live stream and in yesterday's videos. But let's talk a little more about this, because the Fed is running out of time here. Crypto needs lower interest rates to ignite the next wave of liquidity, right? That's the benefit of this for us. If we don't get clarity in June, absolutely, the latest is going to be July for the Fed to push this through. Trump's 90-day tariff delay was a message to the Fed. He's not just playing trade war politics. He's buying the Fed time to act here. This 90-day delay signal is pretty much him saying, handle inflation your way now, or I'll handle it through policy and tariffs later. It's a calculated move by Trump. Rate cuts are coming soon. Trust me on that. A June cut would weaken the dollar and push more risk on settlement and send Bitcoin and crypto surging. This is about stimulus without saying the word stimulus. You're going to see institutional money rotate back into crypto as the high beta trade if the Fed blinks. Smart money moves before the Fed confirms. Remember that. We're seeing signs right now. Altcoins are grinding up. On-chain volume is creeping up. Bitcoin is holding key levels. If June cuts are priced in early, you can expect assets like XRP, Quant, Velo, Chainlink, AVAX to catch fire. This election year, it's all about optics and markets, right? Trump wants a strong market. Trump wants, during midterms, to have a booming economy, to have a booming crypto market, and for the U.S. to be in a place where we haven't been in quite some time. Trump's going to handle this if Powell doesn't. And if Keith does a little TA for us, let me blow this up. Let me cut the sound over to the headphones. He's going to pull up some Fibonacci levels. I want you to pay attention to this so we can get an idea where XRP is going to the short term. This is on the XRP to US dollar on the daily. Listen up.
Like I showed you a moment ago with Bitcoin and how it kind of hit the golden pocket and checked up a little bit. Let me show you the same thing here with Bitcoin. XRP. Similar story, right? Here's the golden pocket, right? 618, 68, 71. All three of these lines make up the golden pocket. You see price snuck right up in there and rolled right back over, come back down to the 50 fib. As long as we stay over 230, it's much ado about nothing here for XRP, in my opinion. This continues to be an accumulation zone. I don't like this long wick on the top of this weekly candle, but we still have 3.5 days to sort this out. So if it can come up within the next 3.5 days, much ado about nothing. Watch closely, okay? As far as other indicators go, like our oscillators, you almost went overbought, but you didn't. That's what makes me think she's not done. She's got room to go. How about the MACD? Buy volume falling off, but still not as more. It's still more than the sell volume, okay? Even though you're losing green here and it's turning light and getting smaller, you still don't have red, and that's okay. I'd like to keep it that way if possible. So for me, same story as Tuesday and same story as last week. As long as this holds 230, 260 did.
There you go. We're looking at a 230 hold on XRP, and we're still in good shape, good position here. You saw a little bit of a retrace yesterday on it, but guess what? It bounced back up into that $2.40 region. Bitcoin, I'm telling you, and I keep repeating this, the Bitcoin bulls are holding this $100,000 level. The bears are exhausted. The bulls have reclaimed 100,000, which is a huge psychological level. They are holding it. They are making sure it doesn't go back down. The path, the road to a $200,000 Bitcoin, it has already started. It is underway. And then we get this, Kevin O'Leary. Love this, taking an H bar position. Listen up.
The majority of institutional capital waiting on the wings primarily is interested in Bitcoin. And if you ask a large institution after it's designated a commodity or a security, they're going to put on a 1.5% weighting and they're going to start with Bitcoin. Now, what happens to the level twos and everything else? I mean, I'm a big shareholder in HBAR. I'm optimistic about the volatility. It's crazy at the price. But I own a bunch of positions. Avalanche, ETH, like everybody else. But that's just diversification. But really, I think what will happen when the regulatory environment.
Look, love the guy, I hate the guy. If he wants to get an H-bar and bring all his money to the H-bar community and H-bar train and help jack this price up and get us maybe to $1.50, I'm down for it this cycle. XRPrightnow.com, my news website. We publish only Ripple and XRP news, usually about 16, 20, 25 articles per day. You'll be able to keep up into the loop on everything in here. It says XRP pushes towards a $3 resistance, aimed bullish momentum. It talks about in here exactly what Keith talked about. The $2.60 level here, the sell-off to drive us back below 250, right? Then it talks about 230 is acting as a reliable support level. Keith just showed us those in the Fibonacci levels right there. You can come over to this website, folks. I need to fix the logo. I mean, this legit gives you every single piece of Ripple and XRP news. It's even broken down the fancy categories if you want news or if you want XRP price analysis. Come give it a read. It works beautifully on mobile as well. And the Dark Defender put out his chart as well. He's like, hey, guess what? 4-hour time frame. We addressed 259, aka 260, and addressed 236 when it happened with 100% accuracy. Now, A wave has been completed, and we can see a rise towards the $2.55 levels. We are heading towards 333 after the B and C wave in the 4-hour chart. He said your current support, 235 and 222. Your resistance is sitting at 258 and $3.33. Here's the chart that he made. You can see the A waves down here. What comes next is the B, followed by a little bit of a C, another correction, before we full send this thing and go bada beam, bada boom to the moon. Folks, hang in there. May, June, super bullish. I'm looking for Bitcoin to make this next push up. 110,000 is the next area of interest, followed by 120. I am expecting a Bitcoin move coming within the next 2 weeks. Why? Well, because of the Bitcoin conference. I do believe that the price is going to absolutely go parabolic when that conference is taking off. I think we are already starting to see a Bitcoin's push up right here. A lot of people calling for a bear market. Guess what? Not going to happen. Not yet. Bear market in 2026. We are in a bull. We will stay in a bull. Altcoins playing catch up. Pay attention to what's going on. Ignore the fake news and the fake narratives on Twitter. I'm going to leave it like that. Wash your damn hands. Be nice and be kind to each other. Ripple Van Winkle is out.